Hi, welcome, Stephanie. Thank you for being on today to talk about your fabulous relationship. I wanted to have us on to give hope and possibility for people because my story. I'm 54, and it wasn't till um, in my like just a few years ago that I was able to be creating long-term relationship beautifully and from the heart and have it to be everything I've always wanted it to be. And I know it seems elusive for people, for some people. Maybe they're in a relationship or they've never had a really successful long term one, or one that feels really like a soul connection. And thank you for hopping on today to give people a sense of possibility for themselves. I think it's a wonderful service to share our stories.
Thank you, Paul, for having me here.
Because I remember about 14 weeks ago when we started talking, there were thoughts like, oh, I don't know, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can be in a relationship. It's always been so hard, or I've been in with men, but it's never felt like they adored me, or it never really landed like it was a real connection that felt so wonderful. And 14 weeks later, you're in a beautiful soul relationship with a wonderful man.
That's true, yes.
What's that like when you wake up and know that
Ah,
you're in a wonderful with a wonderful man in your life?
well, it feels like a dream because I started working with you 14 weeks ago and met up every week for an hour. And I have been looking for this wonderful relationship for many years. And when I was in relationship, there was just always something missing. And for me, it was that heart connection, just to really be in that feeling of love. And that was the most important thing for me. So by talking to you every week, it helped me to unblock the blocks that I had of believing that I could have that wonderful, fabulous relationship. And then lo and behold, like with halfway through, I met this wonderful man. And I needed your guidance again because I couldn't quite believe it that this is really happening. And so now I'm really enjoying this new way of being in a relationship, to have that heart connection that I was always longing for. So that most important part showed up by working with you. So does that is that good? A good
Yeah.
description?
Yeah, and then I want to fill in a really important piece is that what you did, we kept removing the blocks from that were in the subconscious that were saying, "Oh, I can't have someone that really adores me. I can't have someone that's spiritual that really adores me. That's really good for me." And those subconscious blocks would get in the way, and so we were starting to remove them. And I wanted to point to the other thing that you were doing, which was really helpful and really important, is that you were taking to heart the first step of the three-step process, which is opening the heart more and more fully and flowing in love and connecting and see yourself as love, and doing the exercises where you're just overflowing in that love before you even met him.
That's
Well,
right. It's like the shift within happened first, and then I was able to receive what I was always longing for because the blocks were gone that were there before. So yeah, it was
yeah,
just amazing
yeah,
to work with you on that level, which I have done so much work on all different levels throughout the years, but this was like the next step up that I needed to create this.
yeah. And I remember the exercises you were doing when you were walking outside, your heart overflowing, and you're feeling like you were already with him, and you didn't even know his name, or never even he was not even in your circle of understanding or possibility.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it just happened in a very unique way that I would have never expected.
exactly.
And yeah,
That's
so
it.
amazing. Yeah, I can just I'm very grateful for your work and your guidance. And yeah, and so this is a new experience that I absolutely love.
I love that. I love that. I think it's so important. You know, our relationship, this person in our life isn't the whole purpose of our life. The purpose,
Hmm.
our life is to come, you know, in my experience, coming into love and openness and see myself as the powerful creator of my life who creates from this high vibration. And then now we can create these wonderful people that we pull into our life, this partner, or even transform the one we're with or our experience of that one that we're with. And then now the partner comes in, and then it comes into the next stage where we're using this for soul evolution, not to say, oh, now I
Hmm.
have everything I always wanted. Yes, we get that as a byproduct, but the real wonderful thing, like for me with my partner Shira, is that we've created that together. We're such a great match. And now it's like, um, not just the fantasy of having everything that we want, although that comes, it's this connecting in our souls and being there for each other to grow our soul evolution. And now this partnership, this divine sacred partnership, plays such a role in our spiritual evolution and our life evolution. um, that's why I'm so wanting everyone, yourself and everyone, to have this divine sacred relationship and feel it's possible and to be in it, because I think it makes such a difference in my life, and I see it in yours from what you tell me. And um, I'm so thrilled that you're on this path, and um, that everyone can have this too.
Yes, and it's just the beginning for me. I get it now. That's what I really was always longing for, that heart connection and that growth together and on that soul level, exactly. And so
Yeah,
I look forward to having more guidance and really, I'm getting the creation process now. And so the next step would be diving deep into that while in the relationship, because it's not like you now in the relationship and now you're done. It's ever growing. It's
yes.
an ever growing relationship. I realize that, and that's what I want. Absolutely.
With gorgeous infinite possibilities, and the further we go, we see, oh my gosh, now I can go here, and now I can go here, and it's better and better. There's no drama ever, and it's just better and better and better, and challenges come up, but we meet them on a deep soul level and we transform, and that shifts us to the next level of evolution. And I'm so um, thrilled to see you and myself and others on that, um, especially when we thought it wasn't possible.
Hmm. Yeah, I knew it was possible. I just had never manifested it, even with all the tools that I had.
Yeah,
And I always felt like I just have to be happy with what comes my way. And but I was never internally satisfied because that heart connection was missing. And so now it's here, and from
yeah,
there I can build even more fabulous things. So it's wonderful to experience that. And it's like it's not, this is just the beginning. This is not like the end. Like I manifested that and now I'm good. It's like you've opened like my awareness of this is, I mean, this is like ever growing, like the trees and nature outside. It never
yeah.
stops. It continues to grow. What a great life to look forward to.
And I love this energy, this love, and the spiritual energy that's just pouring out of you. I know people have always said that you have this light and this energy, but I'm imagining, I mean, I see it's just this frequency that's coming from you. Um, this sacred relationship process is bringing out your very best.
Mhm. It is. It really is. I've noticed that too. Like in the past, it was always like there was it was like restricted, and now I'm free flowing. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that's it. It's free flowing. It's like
Oh.
you took the cork out of the champagne bottle, right? It's
Cork out
just
of
the
the heart.
beginning. What's that?
Cork out of the heart. Now, phew.
That's right. The cork out of the heart. Yeah, that's
Oh,
right. That's what your work did. It's
yeah.
uncorked me.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. I'm going to pause the recording and keep it, and I'll get back to you in just a moment.
Mhm.